Hello, 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 and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. Happy Tuesday, or what is my Friday, and happy end of February. It's Tuesday, February 28th, 2023, and we are diving into another episode of our Retro Roulette. We're using the alliteration and rhyming themed wheels, so over 800 games in this list from Atari 2600 to N64 and PS1 that all have rhyming or alliteration in their title or their main character that you play as also is a character that contains alliteration, like Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse, for example. First game we have today, in part 11, and we always do an initial spin of the wheel. It landed on Tom and Jerry Frantic Antics. It is a Sega Genesis platformer that is a licensed game based off the Tom and Jerry movie from back in the day. And at any time, someone can spin the wheel using moonstones, and we will play a different game that fits alliteration or rhyming or fits the theme. We do this every single day from about 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific. You can catch me on Twitch, and you can also catch me on Twitch during the days on Wednesday and Thursday, starting around 10 a.m. Pacific. That's my weekend in the middle of the week. All my streams are uploaded in full on YouTube, so if you can't catch me live, there's always an opportunity to check them out there. If you're watching on YouTube right now, this is part 11, so feel free to check out some of the other previous parts, or some of the other themes of streams that we deems on this Chaneems. Thank you to the recent subscribers and followers. We're going to be transitioning, transcheaming from work mode to stream mode. Stick around. Okay. We'll be starting in just a second here. Oh, we just introduced you to an infinite portal of wacky, waving, inflatable, arm-flailing tube meows. In fact, here you go. We'll see it again. Pop, 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 pop. Fo, 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 fo. Shh, 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 shh. How many fourth walls can we break? Welcome in, folks. You should be able to see me, and you should be able to hear me and see the game in just a moment. Just transitioning one more thing here, and then we can dive in. As you can see, we've added a new thing behind our Alolan Meowth, our shiny Alolan Meowth, is we now have cartoon screenshots, sort of a reference to the cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon style streams we do in our Discord. And if you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to join. You can join it by checking out the link in the header on Twitter or on YouTube. But we've got a nice little screenshot from a classic Bugs Bunny cartoon. Bugs Bunny being alliterative. And it is a cartoon called Hairway to Heaven. Some more alliteration. And here is Tom and Jerry Frantic Antics. So this is clearly based off of the Tom and Jerry movie because most of these characters only appear in the Tom and Jerry movie from the late 90s. But this character is the one I remember the most. This one right here. Honk. In fact, Poochie, when they introduced Poochie in The Simpsons, I feel like his outfit is very based off of this. I'm not sure what came out first, but they introduced a dog character that isn't Spike in this movie, so it's funny to see that character there. I gotta go back to my home planet. Okay, watch out for Spike. Okay, it feels like Mickey Mania, but looks worse. In terms of the flow, like the arc of the jump and how the character feels. Very much like Mickey Mania. I especially love the unfinished work on the trees, how they have these like the blue or the purple, which looks like they didn't fully make the background transparent. Oh. Apparently there is a run button. What the? I'm sorry, what? Let's just take a look at this enemy for a second. He is on a tiny little bike. This is like a rat with a bowler hat and a big booty and a really short tail dragging on the ground while he's on his tiny little bicycle, old-timey bicycle with the big front wheel and a small back wheel. And actually, is it a tricycle? Is it a rat wearing a bowler hat on a tricycle? I do not remember that from the movie, I'll say that. What? Nonsense. Now the way the retro roulette works is I try to give these games an honest shot. I would never be playing this otherwise, but I try to give these games an honest shot, and just more and more these days I've been kind of getting into game design. In the world of game design, of course, working for a game development company. Been following a lot more indie devs these days, and as a musician, I'd love to do sound design and scoring for a retro video game, or a retro style video game. But you know, you learn a lot about what works when you play things that don't. Football. Okay. By the way, none of this has anything to do with the film. Or at least, none of this happened in the film. What? Suspicious. Oh. No, thank you. What? How did we do that? So there's other moves in this game that I just don't know how to do. You have died. This music is like 1 degree away from the music from Paper Mario 64. From Toad Town from Mario 64. Or the original Paper Mario 64, rather. Certainly interesting. I think Tom and Jerry as characters are pretty fantastic. They lasted, you know, the test of time. And out of all of the classic sort of cat and mouse style cartoons, if you want to call them that, they just do them right. The creator of Tom and Jerry has this perfect balance of slapstick comedy in just every movement that every character brings to the table. It's really cool. The characters don't speak, everything is action-based, and they really fight and bite and fight and fight and bite. Fight, 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 bite, bite, bite. Oh wait, different cat and mouse. Whoops. No, I think they did a great job. Every single classic Tom and Jerry cartoon still holds up today in terms of like the fluidity of animation, especially the ones happening in the 50s. Late 40s, early 50s, there's some pretty fantastic fluidity of movement and really fluid animation going on there. That still, even to this day, isn't matched with some digital stuff that people do. Whomp, whomp. Come on. Throw me off with your motorcycle horn. It is tough. You can't ledge grab nearly as easily as you can in something like Mario Brothers 1. I'm not sure how to accurately pull off that move. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. What kind of recovery was that? That was amazing. So lucky. That was some DKC recovery. The roll and jump. So lucky. Oh. Squam bam bam. Alright, calm it down, calm it down. Wow. Wow. No! I guess I just don't know how to accurately, consistently pull off that move. They're homeless. Tom and Jerry are homeless. I've had enough of your frantic antics. You know what? It's still much better than the Home Alone games. Which we've played, unfortunately. And not on stream, I've just played them. No! Come on. Let me know if you need more game audio or less of me. Let me know if less is more. Well, it's true, less is more or less. And if less isn't more or less, then my name ain't less, M more. Just gonna forget that fish. I assume you're supposed to collect all the fish, but... What? Was there ever a granny in the Tom and Jerry cartoons? Not anymore. Diddly-diddly-diddly. Forget it. You're blowing some cool smoke. Mr. Itty, you make some good cookies. I'll take it. Eat your heart out. Oh, secrets. Maybe we picked up a part of a cookie. I'll take it. I'll eat a piece of a cookie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what, I will say, for a game called Frantic Antics, it's actually not very frantic. There are a lot of antics going on, but I feel like it's not that frantic. Okay, let's forget that. Let's forget taking the pro path. Schwamp. Okay, what we missed out on footballs. We got shot in the butt. Oh, straight through the chest. And no one has any courtesy. They just honk at this cat that just got shot straight through the chest. They're just like, get out of the way! To Tom's ghost. Get out of here. Oh, now it works. I also feel like I've definitely heard that sound effect when you do the spinning move before. I like how we quickly went from let's collect all the fish to let's absolutely just get to the end. Game over. Hell no, we're not continuing. Are you kidding me? It wasn't frantic enough for me. If this was way more chaotic, like a bullet hell, then absolutely. I'm sorry, Tom. Sorry, Jerry. You're gonna have to stay homeless. Or spinning the wheel. It's an odd game over screen. Let's spin it to win it. Game number 188 is the game that we are landed on. So let's check it out. What is it gonna be? $188 is... Oh, cool. We are staying on the Genesis. It is a game we actually played in one of our early viewer request nights. I used to do viewer request nights on Sundays when I first started the stream, and this was actually requested by Stegosaurus McCartney, one of our mods. This is Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble on the Sega Genesis. Now, it's made by Sunsoft, and Sunsoft isn't really known for making great Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games, but they're known for making absolute top-tier quality NES and Game Boy games. And to check out some of the games on Game Boy, like their Looney Tunes games and their Daffy Duck games specifically, you can see in the animation and fluidity of animation that they just have a ton of love and respect for the classic cartoons. Things changed on the Super Nintendo and Genesis. They started using bigger sprites. Maybe they were trying to emulate what they thought would be like more like an arcade experience, but you'll see this is a bit different than some of the other Sunsoft games they did on the NES. We've played, Porky Pig's Haunted House and a few other ones, which actually is in this list. But we've got Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble. It's almost as if the cartoon screenshot in the bottom corner was prophesizing something. What's up, Prof? And it seems like we're in the Sega Genesis cartoon zone at the moment, which is cool. Oh, you know what? The one that we played actually was called Rabbit Rampage, which is also on this list. This is different. This is a different game altogether. So Rabbit Rampage was on the Super Nintendo, and Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble was on the Genesis. Oh, no way. Itarama says, I had Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, the actual card of it back in the day, one of the few games you beat as a kid. It is not easy. We played it for our Halloween-themed streams, and we also played it for the viewer request night. Very tough. Very, very tough game. It's all about the hitboxes. They're really... That's what threw me off, at least. They're really hard to kind of wrap your head around at first. But I guess once you get used to it and you just work at it. This game's a perfect example of both alliteration and rhyming. Wait, what?
A brain for my robot. Fetch Gossamer, fetch.
Yipes. Looks like it's very, Garfield caught in the act. Interesting. Tease Daffy into following bugs, turning all the signs around to show duck season. Interesting. So it's kind of similar to Mickey Mania in that the levels are based off of the different animated shorts, and it looks like it's also kind of similar to Garfield Caught in the Act, where you're going into different themed levels, where that's a platformer we played before, where Garfield gets sucked into his television. Cool. Duck season. Sonic shoes. It definitely looks like Sonic shoes. Is that honey that we just picked up? Okay, not quite sure. What is the idea here? Okay, it's glue. So we can throw glue at Daffy. I gotcha. This is a bit odd. Not gonna lie. Boop. Squeeze it boop. I guess you're invincible at first. Nice. That somehow worked. Alright, we did it. Let's go. What? I guess he's catching up. Pretty sure most of them are ducks. Oh, come on. I do like these carrot sprites, though. Sparkling carrots.
My giant carrot serum's working.
Okay, let's try it again. Can't do this without Sonic shoes. Come on. Yep. Come on. What's your problem? She's dopey? Dopey duck over there? Come on. Let's go. Come on. It has to be get them all. There we go. Oh, come on. I guess that's smart. Make the same level again. Definitely Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle is way better. Oh, there's different ones. Bully for bugs. Uncover holes with dynamite. Once underground, collect trap pieces. There's a trap. Oh my. How do I get dynamite though? Holy shit. Oh, okay. What? Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. We were supposed to get hit by the bull? Feck off. Feckin' wreck it, is what I say. Get out of here. Let's try the bull level again. So I guess the idea is that you're supposed to get hit by the bull, then that's how you get the dynamite. What kind of game is this? And then you want the dynamite to land on that to uncover the hole so that you can get a piece of the trap. It's all pretty normal stuff in terms of like the flow of things. Because most people will get hit by a bull and then grab dynamite in the air that's floating in parachutes and not falling down, it's just floating. I mean, it's the best possible way to uncover a hole. one is not made by Sunsoft, by the way. Oh my. Oh, we did uncover one. Hey. Oh yeah. Funky time. The music's just too good. But the bugs funk. Funky bugs. That bugsy funk. It's the fugs bunk. It's the bugs and funks. It's the bugs and funks. It's just too good. You can't make music that good in a game that requires you to like be paying attention to what you're doing. It's not no bueno. It's the bugs funk. The fugsy bunk. Yo, are you bugs from the fugsy bunch? Yep. That's it. Just yep. This game is made by Climax. What the hell else did they make? Not sure I want to Google game developer Climax. Climax Entertainment. British video game developer out of Portsmouth. Best known for... Wow. Best known for the 2007 and 2009 survival horror games Silent Hill Origins and Silent Hill Shattered Memories. I don't think this is the same company. No, it is. Okay, here's some interesting little tidbit. The company that made this made Sky Shark on the Amiga back in 1988, R-Type on the Atari ST. They're the developers of Wonder Boy and Monsterland, and on like a ton of platforms, and also Back to the Future Part 2. On Commodore 64, DOS, Sega Master System, Amstrad CPC, Atari. They also did Chips Challenge on all those different PCs. The Hunt for Red October, which is a DOS game. Last Battle on Commodore 64. Bubsy 2 on the Game Boy. I could feel a little bit of that action going on. Bugs Bunny and Double Trouble. Warcraft 2 on Sega Saturn and PlayStation. FIFA Road to World Cup 98 on Sega Saturn, and they also were the developers of Diablo on PlayStation. San Francisco Rush, that whole series of games. NHL Blades of Steel 2000. I grew up with Blades of Steel on the NES, but they made the Game Boy Color versions. And Lego Racers on the Game Boy Color. What an odd mix of just licensed stuff. Hot Wheels on GameCube and PS2, the Italian Job on PS2 and GameCube, all the ATV Off-Road Fury games, and most well known for those Silent Hill Origins games, Assassin's Creed Chronicles in 2015. They did a 2D platformer, so they're still doing stuff. Most recently released a Crayola licensed sports game called Crayola Scoot, and Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion, an action adventure game. I'm very curious about that. There's a lot of stuff here that interesting. I mean, this probably made money. I know there was Daffy Duck's Marvin, there was Duck Dodgers, the Marvin Missions, I think is what it's called. It's not Daffy Duck. But that was a game that we played, and it apparently sold a lot back in the day, so I can see how these Looney Tunes licensed ones would have sold for sure, even if they weren't great. Interesting. It's really interesting to kind of like delve into this random company and realize they've been around and are still around. That's neat. And a pretty wide variety of genres of games as well, not just... There's a way to get up somehow. Get up and get down. Okay, what else? Let's see if there's another level. No, just the 2. Let's try this again one more time. Oh, bring me back to the funk. The Bugs Funk. Oh. They were lying to me the whole time. Lying to me? What is happening? Okay, we're just stuck. I guess we're gonna have to spin that wheel because we got no choice but to spin that wheel. Let's go. Let's do it. What other alliteration and rhyming game will we get? Who knows? Game number 659. Let's see what it is. Hey, we got ourselves some Pocky and Rocky, an amazing shoot 'em up in a way. I guess it's a shoot 'em up. Weird, is my chat just not up to date? Strange. Okay, we're gonna play some Pocky and Rocky. This is a fantastic game. They just released a sort of remake, reimagining of the first game called Reshrined, and there's Pocky and Rocky 2, and Pocky and Rocky and Becky, which is an odd Game Boy Advance sequel. But it's a really fun game. Let's check it out. Is your chat not up to date? Try Trich Trot Treevy Trash Tree Up _ True today. Pocky and Rocky is a game by Taito and Natsume. Natsume being the company that made the Harvest Moon series, and Taito being the company that made the Bubble Bobble series, which we were playing in the last episode, and Space Invaders. Well, things like that. Pocky und Rocky. That's right. Natsume also made Wild Guns. That's that sort of like spaghetti western RPG, JRPG. It's funny to say western JRPG. Right? Or is it a shooter? Am I thinking Wild Arms? I think I'm thinking Wild Arms. Yeah, it's a shooter. Okay, I'm thinking of a completely different game. Wild Guns on Super Nintendo. I don't think I've played it. Meowth over there has got some wild arms.
It's ROULETTE, meatballs, salsa, cornbread,
Wild Guns.
ravioli,
Wild Arms.
ravioli. Spaghetti, meatballs, salsa, cornbread, ravioli, ravioli.
Serious fun. Yeah, it's true though. They didn't lie. This is an excellent game. The sequel is also fantastic. Ooh, we could try hard mode sometime. I've never tried it. Did you know that the sequel to this game is extremely expensive? Did you know Natsume also made that spaghetti western JRPG? Oh, wait, they didn't? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Is that a good audition tape? Did you know that there's a third Mario brother named Blario? They don't let him outside. However, sometimes they do. Let's go. The Haunted Shrine. Ooh. That's some spicy pricey. That is some spicy pricey. You can just get the new game, Pocky and Rocky Reshrined, instead. And you can play online with people, with your friends, like on Switch, PS4, Steam. Just gonna bring it down just a touch. It's a fish. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh. Uh-oh. I saw a microfiche machine today. How many tiny fish did you buy to take? How many tiny fish? How many tiny fish? You didn't buy any. The microfiche machine was in a storage room. Damn. One day those tiny fish will be mine. Okay, so one of the buttons, the Y button, is like an auto fire. The A button is a single fire. And then you can wave your butt with B. He's just sweeping the dust. See? All clean, all clean. There we go. And then X is a dive and slide. Okay. Definitely a fun game multiplayer. But it can get pretty chaotic as well. It's a fish. Look at this. Yes, we stood in the perfect spot. And all the Darumaka dolls, the Daruma dolls, avoided us. Holy shit. Huh? Boss fight, let's go.
Haha, I am your adversary.
You remembered our adversary. It's our Blunny Blunt's adversary.
Happy anniversary.
Speaking of adversary, this Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be going live PM Pacific even, celebrating my 33 and a third birthday. 33rd and a third birthday. A third into my 33rd year, we're going to play 3 threequels, Mario 3, Sonic 3, and Knuckles, and Donkey Kong 3. It's going to be fun. This Friday. 333 333 333 Too good to be true. That's what save states are for. There we go. It just keeps going after the fact.
Where am I?
Looks like he is cured again.
What happened?
The voice is just all over the place. It's the best I can do.
It was about last night. We were having a party in the woods. When a stranger wearing a black mantle appeared.
Ah, shit. I tried to talk to him. That was the last thing that I remember. And when I awoke, I was here. Who's this black mantle? Don't call him his clothing.
It was a stranger wearing overalls.
Who's this overalls? We must find this overalls and defeat him. It's like, what? In elementary school, you can't come up with a better nickname. You just gotta name someone after their hat. Get out of here. Yes. These bamboo shoots. Quite annoying. Yes. Oh, that's one way to do it. Okay. Nice. Look, we're in Moon Doom mode again, where we take one hit and we're gone. Nope. Come on. They got me. They got me. What the? Who in the right minds? An actual thing? Yes. Get out of here. Real power up, please. Uh-oh.
Do you want to know where Black Mantle is? Then you must defeat me. Bambooman.
Bamboo buddy. This is a battle of the Leafs.
If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Launch.
Oh. Thank you. I guess we just like Moon Doom mode. Oh. We're really failing. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. No, fuck off. I wasn't even using that button. Oh. Let me just say, we're friggin' lucky. Kappa time. Died on a raft. Where do we continue from? That's the question. From the very beginning. Well, fuck off. What? A local game shop apparently had a box version with some box damage of Pocky and Rocky 2 for $1,300 US? That's insane. Nope. No. Got dragged in. I thought we could continue from that save state, but not so much. That is a challenge. Definitely a fun game to play two-player, though. 100% would be down to co-op this. I tried to get Fightcade working on my computer. I think I mentioned this recently, but I can't get it working for some reason, so... Pocky and Rocky Reshrined it is. It's actually got multiplayer built in. Oh, like online multiplayer. Well, that was a waste. Let's waste our scarce special attack. These flying enemies, these tengus, I think is what they're called. No, thank you. Get out of here. Oh. Let's go. Get destroyed, dude. That's it. Give me a chance to do a second leaf. Leaf run. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Get me out of here. Bigger mail, anyone? Bigger pieces of paper? That's right. From paper to fire to bigger paper. Let me guess, to bigger fire? Yep. I knew it. I called it. Oh, nope. That certainly wasn't a thing we should have done. Great. Oh, come on. It's gonna fake me out right away. Nope. Yes. Well, we were able to quickly get ourselves here. But the question is, can we avoid getting hit from both types of kappas? The ones in the water and the ones on the raft. That's the question. Oh! Nope, 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 Too many kappas. Oh, come on. It's gonna be 2 of them. That's tough. We earned another life somehow. What? Wow, that is tough to dodge. That is tough. Well, because I had a long day at work, just like yesterday, I'm gonna probably call it and just wind down for the evening, but this has been super fun so far. We played some basically very animated, colorful games for the alliteration and rhyming stream. We played Bugs Bunny's Double Trouble on the Genesis. We played a little bit of Tom and Jerry's Frantic Antics on Genesis as well, and some Pocky und Rocky. We've played this one before. We've also played Pocky and Rocky with Becky, I think that's what it's called, on Game Boy Advance. It's actually not a bad game, and if you haven't tried Pocky and Rocky Reshrine, definitely check it out. There's some really cool physical media for it, as well as some cool plushies they just released with the game, so in 2022. If you're watching live, thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, if you're not a member of the Discord, I'm going to be there hanging out with some classic cartoons this evening. Think Saturday morning cartoons. We're going to keep the cartoon vibes going, but it'll be on a Tuesday evening or a Tuesday night. Tomorrow I'll be live at 10 a.m. Pacific, and we're going to be doing just a bunch of different retro games. We were able to beat a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past randomizer run, getting 20 Triforce pieces the other night as Spyro the Dragon in a randomizer run. And I still haven't beaten the Legend of Zelda NES Ancient Dungeon Challenge. What that is essentially just a 255 room dungeon on the Legend of Zelda NES with randomized items, enemies, and bosses. Our furthest we've gotten is room 133. That's our personal best. There's 255, so we might give that a shot this week. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow during the day, and hopefully you can pop in. If you're watching on YouTube, this is part 11 of the alliteration and rhyming themed Retro Roulette. Feel free to check out some of the previous episodes. We hit up Mega Man X2, Mega Man 4 on the original Game Boy, and beat almost 4 of the Robot Masters, which I'm shocked. I'm not great at Mega Man games, so I'm shocked that we even got that far. But stick around, we're going to raid someone. I also want to say thanks to Bella Beluga and Lush50 for the recent shoutouts, and Magical Mara. Also thank you to Midori Skies for the recent raids, and the Heavy Metal Editor for the follow. Again, I will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. and this Friday we'll be live at 5 right here, celebrating my 33 and a third birthday with 3 threequels. Let's go hang out over at Shellshock's channel. I will see you there. I will see you in the next part. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll be hanging in the Discord in about 15 or 20 minutes or so with some classic cartoons. Take care. Womp womp.